Hello, truckers, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are in Salt Lake City. I know we're not. I think we were in Arizona last episode, but that was like about a month or so ago. So, some updates to the game. So, we've been teleported back to Salt Lake City, and it kind of fits in for what I want to do today. So, I have no problem, losing the load in what we were doing. Whatever. It is what it is. But we're in Salt Lake City. It is already 7 o'clock in the morning. Let me start up the old engine here, and you're going to see why I'm glad we're in Salt Lake City, because with the month of December being here and Christmas just around the corner, if you're watching it when this episode goes live, you can probably already see outside it snowed. It snowed quite a bit. I'm going to leave the link in the description below for this mod. I'm running actually 3 mods currently. I'll explain more once we find the load. Actually, you know what? Let me park out right out here, and I'll just describe what the mod is. I will mention right now, actually, as the game is currently, it's actually in version 1.43. Had to think about that for a second. I've been doing a lot of updates and then back updating. I'll explain that in a second here. I want to make sure my lights are on. So I am actually on version 1.42 because this mod is not updated to 1.43 yet. So if you want to run this mod, it hasn't been updated as I record this. But this is the wintry mod, and the winter weather, what this actually does, it does winter weather and environment. As you can see, snow, sleet instead of rain, more sky texture, you get frosty road textures, winter daylight hours and temperatures. So the reason why we're starting at 7, at 6 o'clock, it is pitch black out. So I kind of want to make sure this was all looking good. It looks pretty good. This also adds rain and clouds, misty and sunny weather, HDR blooms reduced. Now, there are some add-ons to the mod you could add, and I'm running 2 of them? I think so. We got the more heavier snow impact, so you get slushy roads. So the heavy winter add-on provides snowy, slushy looking roads and snow-covered landscape with less grass. I am also running the physics mod, which makes the roads a little bit more slippery. So those are the ones I'm currently running. We need a job for today, and I don't want to take a job that's too far. I definitely want to get it done today, and I don't know how it's going to be because the roads are supposed to be a little bit more slippery, so I want to take it kind of cautious here. That's too far for one day. Texas, Nevada. There's one to Washington. That's too far as well. Steamboat. How far is Steamboat? 355 miles. I could possibly do that. It's about an 8-hour trip. That's not far enough. You know what? Let's just grab this one right here. That's good. 355 miles. We should be able to do it today, I think. I don't know how slippery the roads are, but we shall see here. All right, let's get on the road here. Oh, I also need to change this down here to that. And the other thing I want to check on is options, gameplay. Let's come down here. Did I change it? Rain probability, I did change up to about 50%. Rain probability means actually snow/sleet. So we'll see what happens here. All right, so 7 o'clock in the morning it is. And let's go get our load. It's quite a ways out here, apparently. All right, let me hit the brakes here. Now, the problem is I've been playing a lot of Farming Simulator 22, as you probably have noticed. So, I'm used to kind of like how that starts and stops and all that. So, give me a little while to get used to it. Plus, got to get used to being back in ATS as well. Yeah, it's taking a little bit longer to stop than usual. Overall, not too bad. I tried this mod in version 1.43 of ATS, and yeah, it's not compatible yet. So if you do want to run this mod, like I said, you'll have to, if you update it to 1.43 in ATS, you actually have to go into Steam. Then you go to right-click on the game, ATS and Steam, go to Properties, and then click on Betas, and they'll give you all the previous older versions of ATS, and you can re-download version 1.42 if you want to run this mod, or give Grims a little time to update the mod to version 1.43. So it definitely does change some texture in the game. You can see that for sure. But it shows that my lights were on, but it looks kind of gloomy, as it kind of does in wintertime here. Speed limit is 45. So let's go get our load. Money-wise, looks like we're doing pretty good. A lot of money came in overnight, it looks like. I'm thinking about like $5,000, so a couple good deliveries. I really don't remember exactly how things were looking at the end of last episode, other than I think we were somewhere in Arizona, headed to Los Angeles, Oakland, San Francisco kind of a thing, with some trucks. I don't remember at all, but that's basically what I recollect. Okay, so the roads are not as slippery, but when it comes to stopping, it seems like it's taking a little while. So yeah, I was in version 1.43 of ATS for a little bit. Oh wow, I'm having a hard time stopping here. I'm just sliding. There we go. Not quite what we want to do here. We're okay. But yeah, the engine noises in the cab were a lot louder than they are currently. I think the Freightliner Cascadia, I think it's the 2022 Cascadia for Freightliner is now in the game. Ownable dump trailers. So I guess if you want to start hauling, get a dump trailer of your own and start hauling, I was going to say grain, that's farming, but maybe gravel and such stuff like that, that's probably what you want to do. But it's even hard to see. I'm trying to look at the GPS to see exactly what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oops. Stop, 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 stop. Now there's a truck behind me. I didn't get a ticket for going through a red light, but I am impeding traffic. So, okay, so stopping is really difficult with the physics on. I'm going to tell you that right now. Starting up, don't notice anything at all. Starting seems to be just normal. The stopping part, though, that's a little bit more tricky. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more cautious here when we come up to a light. So now I got the rain probability slash whatever snow probability at 50%. We'll see if we get any snow today. And probably not, just because. But if it doesn't happen this episode, what I'll probably do, next week will be Christmas week, actually. So probably bump it up to 100%, so make sure it's snowing, kind of a thing. And I'm kind of hoping that Grimm's, don't you pull up in front of me because I'm going to have a hard time stopping, updates this as soon as he can, I give a lot of credit to modders for putting the time in and making things like this to add more to the game. I mean, modding just adds so much to games, as we do know. So apparently we're going here. Stopping, 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 sliding through. Oh, good, I don't have to back up. Perfect. Yeah, so I'm only seeing so far, like turning, starting, not an issue. It's the stopping that's a real... It could be a little bit of a challenge. Where is my trailer? Apparently it's around one of these buildings. There it is. Nope, 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 nope. I probably should also mention, though, before I start recording, I did go, because apparently when we got done in Arizona, I didn't fuel up, which is kind of odd for us. And while I was there, I said, you know what, we're going to be driving in snow. My tires were at 25%, so I said, let's go ahead. I gassed up, repaired the truck, so we are at 100%. The way I'm stopping, we're not going to be 100% by the time I get done. I'm pretty sure I'm going to run into the back of something. Yeah, I'm just sliding out into the road. So we are getting kind of close as I see the money go up. Like I said, we need about 130,000 to be able to hire, or well, first buy a truck and also hire another worker to get on the road. That's our next step here in realistic economy. And then we're going to save us some cash. And before I've been kind of saying maybe we'll, whatever we pull into, that's the truck we'll buy. I may stick with that by the time we get to there, because the time we get there, it's going to be a ways off. But I would like to try out the Cascadia, the 2022 Cascadia in-game. But I mean, I guess I could always drive for someone else if need be. Now, stopping in the snow here is the challenge if you do the physics. The starting, like I said, and the turning of the vehicle seems to be the same for me. So we're going to get there at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Currently. Like I said, though, the sunrise and sunset that we're used to is going to be different because he changed the sunrise and sunset hours for winter mod. 6 o'clock in the morning for winter, it is pitch black out. Pitch black out. But already you can see in the last hour or so of in-game, everything seems to be so much brighter. So, I don't know if I mentioned it or not yet, because I actually started recording this episode as I was in 1.43. Then I realized, at first it looked like the mod was going to work in 1.43. Then I noticed the roads it was not working that well. So, if I repeat myself a couple times, and I apologize, I don't think I mentioned it. As for a Christmas paint job for the truck, I was going to try to create one for the Mack truck. I got some for a Volvo, but I don't have any for the Mack design. And I just haven't had time to get into the paint job at all. So I thought, no problem, we'll just go ahead and get a paint job from SES at the store. Then I kind of realized those paint jobs in store cost like $30,000. And I'm like, nah, I'll just skip on the paint job for now. If I happen to get one done the next week, great. If not, then I apologize for not getting a paint job done on the Mack truck. I keep forgetting it takes a while to stop here. So no winter paint job for now. Like I said, if I do one, it'll be one that I created. That way I can put it in game for like $1,000, or I can put it in for free actually. So the other good thing, like I said, I kind of just want to get a job done today, is because usually during the holiday season, SES usually has some kind of like a Christmas delivery thing that we got to do. So it'll be kind of good to be able to do, I think it's going to be external contracts only. That's the way they usually do it. Because when you're external contracts, you cannot use dev commands to teleport. So people can't cheese in by doing all the contracts. So I'd like to get some of those done on here. I may even do some of those deliveries on this profile off cam, just to progress a little bit, so we can, I don't want to say get out of the Mack truck, because we've had the Mack truck for a while, but I want to progress into, like I said, to a different truck. But I'm pretty sure those external contracts that we do for Christmas deliveries are going to be something like you only got to drive like 100 miles or so. So we may knock off a whole bunch of them. We'll see what they come up with. And boy, yeah, braking with the physics on for snow. I've been full brakes all the way down this hill, and I'm just barely getting down to 30 miles an hour. And I'm not going to stop in time for that truck. Yeah, like I said, if I get there at this point to where am I going again? Somewhere in Colorado. Steamboat Springs. If we get there with no damage to the cargo, let alone the truck, I'm going to be kind of pleased, because the braking is ridiculously, it takes a while. So yeah, another 25,000 we'll be able to buy. I think in Denver we are getting Freightliners. Actually, we're getting the cheapest ones. So yeah, they're like 120 to 125,000 for a truck. and then hiring a driver. And I was with myself a little bit because we do have $6,000 payments every day for the nice little loan that we have going. Interesting. Port of entry is open, but I got a green light, so we can go on through. So a couple, I do have a request to visit Reno, Nevada. If we can just skip through Reno, Nevada. I will try to get through there, but probably after the holiday season is over and we take the snow mod off, because I don't want to be traveling through Nevada with the snow mod on. I mean, we could. It'd be kind of interesting. So just be aware, the snow mod is not like it's only going to do it in certain climates. It's going to be like the whole map is going to be snowy. So if you're driving downtown Los Angeles, it's going to have snow in it. So just be aware of that. So see, we're getting up the hill fine. So I got to go and put chains on the tires to get up the hill. Although I do have tires on there that are considered like all-season tires. I do remember putting all-season tires on there a while ago. So since I didn't start until 7 o'clock instead of 6, technically we can drive until 6 p.m. So hopefully our ETA kind of sticks to be right around there. And it's probably going to be a while. And this road's going to be dangerous for me to be on. Because, like I've been saying, it takes a little bit longer to stop. So I want to give the vehicles in front of me a little bit more leeway than I usually do. Just to make sure. But enjoy the scenery of the snow. So next week, if you're watching this as they go live, next week I will have an episode, and I haven't figured out if I'm doing a Christmas episode yet or not. If I do a Christmas episode, it'll probably be ATS with the snow mod here. In my 3 years now doing YouTube, I think I've done 2 Christmas episodes in ATS and one for farming and one in FS. Farming Simulator. Farming Simulator 22, as for doing a Christmas episode and that, I'm not liking the way the winter looks in FS22. So probably won't be doing there. I'd rather this right here, this mod, it does wonders for ATS, and doing like maybe I'll just drive along and have Christmas music blaring in the background for just a little bit of a Christmas episode. I don't know, like I said, I haven't figured out, and of course I may not even get time to do one at all. And actually this week I've noticed, I'm recording this, I don't know what day you're going to see this on, either Thursday or Friday, I haven't figured it out yet. I'm recording this on, the heck's today? You don't know, but I'm thinking, it's Tuesday, today's Tuesday. I didn't even put out a schedule this week because I don't, with the holidays being here, everything is starting to get a little... Yeah, you know how the holidays are. You just it seems like, hey, a Christmas party here. You got to go there. It's like you got to go see people. It's the holiday season, and I am in trouble here. Hopefully, no one else is turning. I am on full brakes right here, and I'm passing cars. All right, we're all good. No. Don't stop. I know the AI. I'm not gonna blame the AI for that. Because basically what the AI just saw me doing was I was in the other lane, quote-unquote, passing, if you will, and the AI is like, okay, then you go ahead. Now I'm trying to stop and get back behind it. Like I said, I will put the link in the description below to the webpage for all these mods. Like I said, you can get just the wintry mod. You don't have to get the physics mod to where it makes it more slippery. I think the non-heavier snow mod, you'll get snow on the side. You won't get snow on the roads, but you'll get snow everywhere else. And if you're wondering, you must put... Oh, boy, am I going to stop in time? Brakes. Come on, brakes. Yep, I'm just sliding on through. I think the physics are a little bit too much on the braking. I mean, I drive a lot in the snow. I mean, I'm in Vermont. So if you're not familiar with the United States, Vermont is like in the northeastern part of it, and winter usually, I say usually, this year not so much. Dude, I'm going to cut you off, ma'am, whoever. I'm sorry. Hopefully you don't cut me off. Speeding violation? Okay, of course. But yeah, usually in Vermont, you know, when November rolls around, yeah, snow is not a big surprise. October, you can usually get some snowstorms then, and it goes all the way through April for sure. So I've driven plenty enough in snow. I've never driven an 18-wheeler with a trailer behind me in snow, but the stopping on the physics seemed to be just a little bit too much. I wonder if that's a real radio station that was on that billboard. I was trying to read the... Oh, it's my loan payment. I was like, what the... Another speeding ticket? Hope not. But I do like the wintry mod for many things because it just gets you out of... I hate to say the same old, same old. I kind of, because in Farming Simulator, it was a big game changer for me. In Farming Simulator, when Seasons came along, that mod came along. That was great. I would love to see in Trucking Simulator to where there's actually a calendar and we actually have seasons and you can get snowy weather here and there. That might be hard, you know, that's probably maybe asking too much, but that'd be kind of cool. So like in December, I could be driving through Los Angeles, snow, then you get up into winter areas like Utah, Colorado, wherever. You could run into snowy situations, what have you. I think that would bring a lot to the game, but that's probably asking too much. But you never know. So you think going uphill would be a little bit more of a challenge for the trucks, being more slippery out, but like I said, accelerating, turning in the snow with the physics mod on, it doesn't seem to change at all. It's just the braking. Now you're telling me there's a stoplight up ahead. It's red, so I'm going to start stopping now. And I'm glad I did, because, yep. You're good. Boy, when I first took this drive, I'm like, it's only 300 and some odd miles. I'm like, well, we're going to get there way before. But looking at it, I'm actually losing time as we go along. Granted, we're not on interstate. We're taking like side state roads. So, it's going to take a little bit longer, but... And for some reason, I'm thinking it might be dark by the time we get there. I am actually hitting the brakes when I go around the corner because that's usually the part where it gets the slippery. Okay, I can feel a little bit there when I turn that corner there, just a little bit to where the truck was sliding a little bit. But nothing like when you're braking. Are we going down to one lane? 45. I've already gotten one speeding ticket. Wow, braking. This takes a little bit getting used to. Once again, 3 mods I am running, of course the winter mod, the heavy snow mod, which puts the snow, heavy snow and slushy roads in, and then the physics mod, which makes it a little bit more slippery. Now, when installing these mods, oh, I'm not going to be able to stop for that. I'm going to go right on through. All right, we're going. And I misshifted. Luckily, I didn't get a ticket for that. These mods go on top of everything. So, in the mods list, the the add-ons go above the wintering mod itself, and then the wintering mod, then everything else. And like I said, if you're already in version 1.43, this mod has not been updated yet. But maybe by the time the video goes live, you'll have it. Who knows? I don't know how difficult it is for this mod to update it. And looking at the update to version 1.43, I'm not sure why the mod wouldn't work in itself, but like I said, I really don't get involved heavily on mods and ATS. I do paint jobs, as we know, because this is a modded paint job. Yes, bringing that cash, get me back over 100 grand. So in about 4 or 5 days from now, maybe, just maybe, we can get ourselves another truck and another driver on the road, bring in the cash, and then we'll have to kind of guesstimate how much I need before I can upgrade. I shouldn't say upgrade, because this Mac is pretty well loaded out. When we can change over to a different brand. And to refresh your memory, any brand but Mac, because that's currently what we have, or the Volvo, because we've already ran the Volvo as well. Like I said, I kind of would like to get into the 2022 Cascadia, but I may just do it like we always do. When we have enough cash, it's like, well, we roll in. What truck dealership is here? Alright, that's the one we go with. Another 123 miles to go. It says we're going to get there just before 4 o'clock. Dinosaur National Museum. I don't remember that. I've been out to Colorado quite a bit, but not really up in this corner of Colorado. Mostly Denver, and north of Denver up to Wyoming is where I went, and just west of Denver to the Black Hawk Casino. If I wanted to go out and have a little bit of fun, well, you can have fun in Denver, but you know what I mean. Go to the casino and donate some money to the casino itself. Usually if I stayed in Denver, I stayed out by Golden on the west side. I like the west side of the city better. The east side, yeah, not, you know, I don't know what it was about the east side, but I haven't been out there now in about maybe 8-9 years. I used to go out there quite a bit. I do like on the snow mod, he's got it pretty well covered to where you hardly see any grass whatsoever. I don't know, I'm trying to remember without the heavy mod on, because I ran this last year. I think without the heavy snow mod on, it's just like it looked like a light frost or a dusting of snow, so the grass texture came through a little bit. But I do like the heavier snow. Much better. Yeah, the traction and the physics going up hills and on corners don't really, yeah, once again, don't really notice it as much at all. Anytime I see traffic crossing, I get a little bit nervous. Because if they pull out in front of me, yeah, we're not going to stop at all. Yeah, we're going to give this guy plenty of room. Also, got to remind myself, I think I got realistic fuel on as well. I think the last episode, which I did notice when I clicked on Steam, the last time I played ATS was November 11th. Veterans Day, I do believe that would have been. And today is the 14th. So yeah, just a little over a month since I've been in the game. But I think we turned on realistic fuel economy. So the ETA on the fuel, not the ETA, but the estimate of distance I can drive, just because it says like 900 miles on there, it's not going to be like I can go 900 miles. I might not be able to go 600. Depends on my RPMs, the gear, all that kind of stuff. And that's where I think my next few levels... Let's see, we're not quite level 30 yet, so I haven't maxed out all the other levels, which are the important ones, because that just means more money for wherever I check off. And then once I start putting some skill points in the fuel economy, then I really shouldn't have to worry about, because we gas up every day. Sorry, we fuel up every day. Shouldn't say gas up. We take diesel fuel, so not gas. For the people that out there want to get technical about it. I just realized, because it comes to my mind after when I start getting near the end of the journey. You haven't taken a thumbnail yet. Then I realized I started the episode kind of hiding the snow mod for me a little bit. But now I realize when I go take a thumbnail, I don't know, maybe there was some of you out there that clicked on the video without seeing the thumbnail and don't realize there's snow. And I've been hitting the brakes for a while now. So hopefully we're okay. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Why do you have me like... Oh, okay, it's like not... I was like, why does GPS tell me to do this? And the reason why is because the road actually does this. No, don't stop. And now he... this might be a good time to take a thumbnail, because this traffic may not clear up. Well, I don't think anyone's going anywhere. I've been sitting here for about 90 seconds or so after I took the screenshot, and no one's moving anywhere, so I'm not sure if I can get around this guy, but we're going to have to, or try to teleport through. It's going to be a tight squeeze through here. Alright, let's try... Nope, I might be hitting the visible wall here. Let's try going again. Nope, we're going. Alright, so I don't have to use the teleport. I didn't want to have to teleport if I didn't have to, but we snuck through there. I better turn my diff lock back off. Is there a symbol that comes up that lets you know if the diff lock's on or off? Because I kind of slide and forget I need to stop. It doesn't say. I think it's off now. I'm not too sure. I think I hit it the right amount of times. How they doing back there? They're still sitting back there, so. Let's get back going here. So I am going to try to add a little bit more mods. I know someone did mention about a trailer pack. I do know about the Volvo DLC for construction when the Wyoming map came out. I do know about that. I'm going to try to maybe do a little bit more mods here if I can. Obviously, trying to do truck mods, it kind of takes away, because the money is not, it's not like I have millions of dollars here. We're not struggling either, but that's the whole point of realistic economy, is try to have more of a challenge. But we'll see. I'll try to add more mods, maybe environmental mods, stuff like that. I should mention though, also, if you're not a big fan of the winter, Grimm's, the webpage I'm going to send you to, he does have mods for ETS2 as well. So this mod should be available in ETS2. I didn't look, but he does have different season mods. He's got fall mods, summer mods. So if you want to drive around and have fall foliage all the time, or what have you, he does have mods for that. Oh, there is a truck in the river. That'd be kind of appropriate in a way, slid off the road kind of a thing. Yeah, see, I'm taking that corner pretty at a high speed with snow on the ground, I'm not really noticing, maybe a little bit. Maybe because it's the tires I have on the truck. That could be it. I don't know. Oh, we're almost at our destination. Like, how much further? And I look down like, oh, it's 8 more miles. Okay. I do like the snow on the pine trees as well. I haven't been to Steamboat yet? Okay. That works out. Yeah, let's not run into the back of cars. Hopefully no one's turning right. And you are. Okay. It worked out. That was the whole plan. It's under control. Better be careful. That is a cop up ahead, and I don't need another speeding. I already got a speeding ticket today once. And I don't need to be rushing it here because we're here. Oh, red light. Come on. I'm full brakes right now. Just, which is something you wouldn't want to do on a snowy road, honestly. But I don't know. That maybe that's part of it. Maybe when I'm not slowing down, I hit the brakes, but. Yeah, you don't want to hit your brakes that hard on a snowy road. It just makes you more out of control. I don't think the trucks in Trucking Simulator have ABS brakes on them. Maybe they do. I don't know. No idea. Couldn't tell you. I think that's a basketball tournament. I was trying to see, does it say Winter Festival on that? Because that'd be kind of neat. Was it only 25 through here? Alright, and don't get a ticket for that. I didn't even see where I'm bringing this load to. Beezer Homes. It looks like I'm going left, so let's get over in this lane here. Well, I would say, even though I only got just 1 mile to go, I think I'm safe to say I'm kind of glad I got here without hitting anything. We came close. A lot of times we stopped at stoplights, as you saw. And it was like, yeah, I'm going to run into the back of these people if I don't switch a lane. And luckily there was no traffic behind us in that lane. I was able to move on over. Ooh, an IHOP. We're right here. Cindy, we're next to an IHOP, and I'm not going to stop. Okay. Yep. Yeah, and of course there's a cop right there. Yeah, thanks. I got it. Alright, yeah, I know. I just... not stopping. Not stopping at all. Anyway, Cindy, there's an IHOP there, so I think we'll go have dinner at the IHOP. Ah, we're at the ski... It's a ski resort. Yeah, so I don't think I've ever seen this. Which is fitting. There's a nice little gondola / skyship, whatever you want to call it. We're up here at a ski resort. I would assume it's a ski resort. And I'm trying to see exactly where I'm going with this. this straight ahead? Okay, there's Beezer Homes. Alright, so we got to turn into here. And where am I dropping it off at? Alright, excuse me while I step out of the truck for a second. Where are we going with it? Oh, hello. Alright, right there. Alright. Okay. I mean, I gotcha. Kind of. I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to do this here. Is there enough room for me to do this? Can I go over this pile that's here? Or am I going to get damage? I mean, I really would not want to drive over that in real life. Probably get a nail through the tire. Nope, we're going to hit the bulldozer on that. Yep, right over this pile. You can drive right over that. Oh, there's plenty of room in here. There's a dip there. There's plenty of room to kind of turn around here. Probably should have looked at that first instead of trying to go the direct way. Ooh, yeah, I went through that dip a little bit too hard. And I'm going to drive over this pile once again because it worked the first time, so you do it a second, third time. At first I thought that was smoke coming from my truck, but I think that's this is snow blowing around. I hope there's not smoke coming from my truck. Alright, this will work, right? Now remember, I haven't done this in over a month, so... I'm used to Farming Simulator backing up, but even then, that was not that good, but... Oh wow, I'm just way off here. Alright, yeah. Let me straighten up a little bit better than that. So next couple of episodes that we do might be the Christmas, delivering Christmas packages. Usually that's what they have us do. You know what? I'll take that for not backing up a truck and trailer for about a month. Oh, I got an achievement as well. So, no damage. Trailer maneuvering bonus? What the heck does that mean? Urgent delivery bonus. Is that just skill? What we used to be skilled parking? So I got skilled parking on. Is that trailer maneuvering bonus? I think so. Maybe that's what it is. So over that, 670 XP, $1,500. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and continue because we got to find a place to kind of call it quits for the night, right? There is a sleeping... Actually, there's a couple of them here. And then there's a fuel depot right on down there. There's actually a garage here in Steamboat. But I think we'll just go on down here and we'll park wherever this is. And call it... I think IHOP is down here somewhere. That's right. I want to go park down by the IHOP. Let's hit the road. Hit the road, Jack. So once again, just to recap, currently this Snowy mod that I'm using is not compatible with 1.43, but hopefully if you are running 1.43, it will be soon. Or you can do what I did is, if you want to go back to patch 1.42 and you've already updated 1.43, all you have to do is in Steam, right-click on the game, then go to Properties, then select Beta, and then it should give you a whole list of older versions of ATS you can go to, and you can revert back to 1.42. But just be aware that if you updated mods for 1.43, if you go back to 1.42, those mods you updated for 1.43 may not work in 1.42. It gets complicated, I know. Because I updated the Coast to Coast map for 1.43, and then I had to put it back in for 1.42. Even though we're not in the Coast to Coast map, I just didn't want the game to crash or anything like that. So just be aware of that. Just be aware of that. And like I said, you can get this to winter mod, where it looks all nice and pretty. The heavy snow mod you can get as well, which would make the roads snow covered. And I think you'll get, with the heavy snow, you won't see as much, well, as you saw, you won't see any grass. And I think it adds more snow to the trees. And then, of course, there's a physics one that I would say just makes it harder to stop. Starting and turning, not a big thing. And there was a fourth add-on, and I think that has to do with lighting. But I just left that one out because I said, you know what, I think three's enough for us. So apparently I am pulling into here. So is this like a, I don't want to say bed and breakfast, but it's something. And there we go. I'm going to stop right here because it's telling me to. And can we step out of the truck? There we go. This is where we park, and I think IHOP is actually that building right there. So I know. Who wouldn't want some flapjacks with some pure maple syrup on a snowy day like today? And there you have it. We are now in Steamboat, Colorado. Yeah, not quite where we left off last episode, but when you don't play the game for a month, you're going to teleport all around. And originally I thought about re-downloading version, I think it would have to be 1.41 I was originally playing on. I don't know what version I would have to go back to. And then we could have continued on, but I wanted to try out the snowy mod because, well, it's wintertime and Christmas is almost upon us. Actually, it feels weird. When this episode goes out, it'll be just like another week. And Christmas is here. Which seems kind of, every time I say Christmas is almost here, it seems weird saying that. But anyways, we're in Steamboat. Next episode, we'll probably still have the snowy mod going. I hope the mod gets updated by then so I can go to version 1.43 because the sound in the cab of the engine and everything is more noticeable. It's more what have you. And at some point, I would like to try out the Freightliner 2022 Cascadia. But the only way I'll probably be able to do that is if I do a job for someone else. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator. But until then, have a good one.